What's up, Southside? Today is Friday, March 19th. I'm Caleb Baby Catherine.
And I'm Dink Furman. And SWTV News starts now. Hoorah! In case you've missed any of our broadcasts, you can find us at www.youtube.com/SWTV News. Let's get today started with a little bit of history. Today in history, for March 19th. In 1938, the Toronto Maple Leafs scored 8 goals in 5 minutes against the New York Americans. In 1955, Bruce Willis is born, son to Marlene and David Willis. In 1966, Texas Western becomes first team to win a Final Four with an all-black starting lineup. In 1979, Pito Turkoglu is born. Later, he became the first Turkish-born basketball player to be drafted.
In 1994, the world's largest omelet consisting of 160,000 eggs is cooked in Yokohama, Japan. In 1995, Michael Jordan rejoins the Bulls after 17 months of retirement. And in 1997, Major League Baseball announces their 5-year, $50 million deal with Pepsi. That's all for the history of March 19th. Back to you guys in the studio.
As a new feature this semester, we're trying to increase awareness of sensitive issues through public service announcements. This week PSA is about cell phone etiquette. Everyone knows those kids in your class who are constantly on their cell phones during school. It's ridiculous. I mean, who could you possibly be texting when all of your friends are in school with you? But anyway, let's get to the video. This week's PSA was produced by Dan Warner and Alan Hetner.
One problem with cell phones is texting during class. Every day at South Williamsport, students conceal the fact that they are texting during class. Everybody knows who the texters are, and when they think they're concealing it, they really aren't. Teachers, however, strive to follow the handbook and catch students who are breaking one of the golden rules that is constantly being broken. Some teachers enjoy foiling the attempts at texting during school. So put your cell phones in your locker. Consequences range from in-school suspension to out-of-school suspension. The second problem with cell phones is carelessness near the roadways. Accidents occur every day by either drivers or pedestrians. It takes just 1 second for your life to change forever. Watch what you're doing when you're near the road. Accidents like these are avoidable. So use your cell phones properly to avoid serious repercussions.
Open mic night was a great success last Saturday. Vandalism was reduced by approximately 15% because of all the hooligans that attended, like Senorita Smith. She would like to extend great thanks to all who participated and attended. Maddie Amron and Katie Troisi have the highlights.
The second open mic night benefiting the Travel Club was last Saturday. Hosted by Nick Clem, the stage held 16 talented performances, including recent graduate Seth Mazzani singing How to Save a Life.
Sit down, it's just a talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through some sort of window to your right. The seagulls laughed and you stay right between the lines of fear and blame. You begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life.
Make sure to come check out the third open mic night, coming soon.
Current members of National Junior Honor Society are selling kettle corn. If you would like to purchase a bag of this delicious treat, send a National Junior Honor Society member or Mrs. Rosamelia. Bags cost $5 and will be delivered the week before Easter.
Attention to all juniors and seniors. Are you ready to ride? Donkeys, that is. The Donkey basketball game is going to be March 25th at 6 p.m. in the high school gym. Sign-ups are over and teams have been drawn. Advance tickets will be sold in the main office of Central, Rommel, and the high school for the price of $6. If you purchase your ticket at the door, you will have to pay $8. At halftime, there will be free rides for up to 125 kids who are under the age of 12. Teams will be chosen the week before the game, and everyone who is picked will be informed.
The class of 2012 is sponsoring March Madness here at the high school. This goes for all students and teachers, grades 7 through 12. It's a 3-on-3 tournament that will be held Friday, March 26th at 6 p.m. Registration ended today at lunch. Teams will be announced at a later date.
Okay, everybody got to enjoy the preview of Urinetown yesterday. In case you weren't able to attend last night, come out either Friday or Saturday to see the production. Tickets cost $5 per student and $8 per adult. In case you forgot, Connor Schultz has the additional video to reintroduce you all.
Why, hello there, and welcome to your first day at the Urine Good Company headquarters. I'm sure you were as nervous as a little baby bunny looking down the barrel of a shotgun, but pretty soon you'll learn that you are the one holding all the power. Or at least you're standing next to the person who does. Well, before we get started, there are a few things you should know. So, without further ado, the first rule you need to keep in mind while working here at Urine Good Company is that I am your superior, your master, and in every sense of the word, your God. You keep that in mind and you may live to see tomorrow. And if not, you'll die. The second rule here at Urine Good Company is don't ask questions. Don't ask why, because that's a question. Thirdly, we aim to make as much profit as possible. We do engage in the occasional research, but here we're all about the dollar. Cash, greenbacks, whatever you want to call it, this is our main goal. Also know that the poor people of our town are parasites and simpletons. These people are controlled through our police force and our punishment system known as Urinetown. But don't worry about that now. Just know that these people are expendable. Like you, just not paid as well. It's time for a pop quiz. You see a poor person trying to incite a riot. What do? Do you A, ask him what is wrong? B, join the riot? C, use gratuitous violence to silence his uprising? Or D, try to talk him down peacefully? If you chose C, you're thinking the UGC way. Now that you're acquainted with the basics of UGC etiquette, we hope that you will be with us for a long time. And join us soon in Rio. Bye-bye. UGC, keeping the pee off the streets and the water in the ground. Come see Urinetown the Musical, tonight and tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in the A.B. Elder Auditorium.
This has been a gorgeous week. The weather has been absolutely amazing. Let's go to Ramsey Rowan to see if it is going to stay like this.
Thanks, guys. Now let's take a look at this weekend's forecast. Friday is very sunny with a high of 62 degrees and a low of 42 degrees. Saturday is also sunny with a high of 65 degrees and a low of 45 degrees. Sunday has a high of 65 degrees and a low of 45 degrees with sun turning into rain later in the day. Hopefully I'll be allowed out of my basement to enjoy the sunny weather, but if not, I'm sure I'll hear about it on Monday. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, guys. And this week in sports is track and field. The track and field team has high expectations for this year. Many new athletes have joined the track team this year to make this track team one of the best teams ever. Also, with returning district qualifiers Cody Beach in the 1 mile race and Bo Gare in the javelin throw, the track team is expected to send more athletes to districts and even states this year. Good luck to all the track athletes and their run for district and states. And that was the track and field sports for this week. Next week, we'll have a preview of the varsity baseball season.
Well, that's all we got. And remember, fist pump like champions this weekend.
That's all I do, is fist pump like a champ. And watch Secret Life, which is on Mondays at 8 p.m.
Well, that's a little strange, Dink. Anyway, have a great weekend, South Williamsport. Hoorah!